What if the fragile peace everyone is talking about is already cracking wide open behind closed doors? Just when it seemed like the United States and Iran might step back from the edge of full-scale war, fresh whispers of secret weapons deals are shaking everything up. Imagine a major world power quietly arming one side, while public talks of calm are still fresh. Could this be the spark that destroys any chance of real peace? Stick with me, because this story goes much deeper than simple denials, and the players involved could drag the whole Middle East into more chaos. In the middle of all this tension, China has come out swinging with a strong rejection. Beijing called the reports of possible weapons shipments to Iran completely groundless and without any real basis. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Gu Jiaqun said it clearly during a regular press briefing. China acts carefully and responsibly when it comes to selling military items. They follow their own strict export rules and international laws. He pushed back hard against what he called baseless smears and malicious associations. This statement was picked up quickly by trusted news outlets like Reuters, Anadolu Agency, and the Global Times. The timing could not be more dangerous. A short ceasefire between the US and Iran had just started, giving everyone a small window to breathe after weeks of heavy fighting. Mediators, including help from Pakistan, had worked to set up this 2-week pause so talks could begin for a longer peace. But now, leaks from US intelligence sources claim China might be getting ready to send shoulder-fired anti-air missiles, known as manpads, to Iran through third countries. CNN first reported these concerns, and President Trump himself warned that such a move would create big problems for China, even floating the idea of big new tariffs on Chinese goods. Why does this matter so much? Because any new weapons flowing in could give Iran fresh ways to defend its skies or strike back, making the ceasefire fall apart fast. Analysts watching the region say even the rumor alone hurts trust. When one side thinks the other is getting secret help, they become less willing to sit at the table and talk. China and Iran have built closer ties over the years. That is true. After heavy US sanctions, China stepped up as one of Iran's top buyers of oil. They signed big economic deals and worked together on infrastructure projects. Some experts point to past examples where China sold dual-use parts, items that can be used for both normal and military needs, that ended up helping Iran's missile and drone programs. The New York Times has reported on how this pattern has grown slowly over decades, even while direct big weapons sales stayed limited because of international rules. Still, there is a clear line between trade and openly sending guns and rockets into an active conflict zone. Chinese officials stress they do not do that. They say their policy is firm: no arms to parties in hot wars without proper legal steps. A spokesperson for the Chinese embassy in Washington also stated plainly that China has never provided weapons to any side in this conflict and called the latest claims untrue.